Our resident Canadian geese here, Gus and Greta, had their little babies. Looks like we got 4 of them this year. Now that they've hatched out, they'll probably be gone within the next 48 hours. We won't see them again until next year. So the situation in the pond is getting, well, worse. Now this end is pretty much fully covered. This stuff grows really fast. Now Gus and Greta, the Canadian geese, they've moved on. We got an empty nest now. They've taken their babies and they're out of here. So I was able to get across onto the pond, or the island there, check for the electric, found we do have power out there. But I need to do some work on the power because it's not quite weatherproof anymore. And it does trace back to a switch in the house. So knowing that, now I know I can put something in the pond, and I've actually ordered an aerator. We'll go ahead and go with an aerator instead of a fountain. So I've ordered the box that the aerator goes in. We'll put it out there on the island. It should be here maybe tomorrow. And the rest of the aeration system later this week. Meantime, I have also bought some of those anti-muck tablets to throw in here, which if I'd have done my research 2 years ago and knew about those, I would have bought them then, because I know there's lots of silt and muck in the bottom of this just from all the crap the trees drop in. Yay. And when I pulled a hose out down here, and there is the muck that come out with that hose was crazy. I didn't know what all that stuff was for. I thought maybe the guy before me had an aerator or something out there and was using a cheap setup with garden hose. Turns out he has a garden hose. He had a garden hose that ran from that end of the pond all the way to this end, comes out and goes far enough to reach to the other side of the shop, I guess, so he could have a garden hose out here when he was burning out in the back corner. And it just runs through the pond, and he would just take it and just throw it into the pond over the winter and then fish it back out in the spring, and he never told me about it. Meanwhile, I've been trying to keep up with this stuff. You can only kill off so much of this at any one time, or it can really put a ton of nitrogen in there, deplete the oxygen, and put the fish in the danger zone. But also, you can't just let it cover the pond completely either, or once again puts the fish in the danger zone. So I've been spraying and working with different ways of removing it and killing it off. So I've been using the algicide to spray it in, say 4 feet or so from the in from the bank, letting it turn brown, and then it pulls up really easy. Doesn't leave all that stringy crap all across the bottom, because that stuff pulls up to the surface against the bottom and it comes out really nice and easy, but it's expanding out a lot faster than I'm killing it off. So I also got some pond dye coming. I didn't want to use pond dye in this place. I don't like it. I hate, all that weird color that looks, but I think we're going to have to do it, whether I like it or not. When I first moved in here, with the runoff that comes in here, it always kept this stirred up enough during most of the year with relatively consistent rain that the water stayed just cloudy enough that it was never really a problem until now. So I thought, as long as it's not a problem, I'm not going to put the dye in. But I went ahead and broke down and bought some dye to put in here to help it, along with the anti-muck, or muck away, muck be gone, whatever brand I bought, to get rid of the silt in the bottom. And then with the aeration system that we're going to install, hopefully we'll gain control over this. But meanwhile, keeping up with this thing, with the research and trying to skim all this stuff out and spray, that stuff is taking up a good 2 hours a day to try to not even keep up with it. But hopefully, with the dye, aeration and stuff, the growth will start slowing way down, and it won't be so hard to keep up with it, maybe start getting ahead of it and getting the stuff off the surface and getting it cleared up. Of course, I have to look into some more stuff, keep doing my research. And as always, you know, if you actually know, have experience, and know what I can do better, let me know in the comments below.